I'm live. My friends, yes, I have a new hairstyle and I will explain what this means. So, it's the X-Men Rogue hairstyle. Why did I choose this as a symbol to face my lymphoma challenge? As you know, I'm going to start chemo on the 25th of January. And Rogue's mutant ability, besides the name, I mean, to go rogue, right? To go against the current, against convention, do it your own way, which is everything that I've been saying about how am I facing this challenge. But Rogue's mutant ability, if you have ever watched the movie or ever heard of this character, is to absorb memories, powers, personality traits, physical talents, strength from people and around her, right? Much like me, most of her heroine journey, she was unable to control her power, right? And then, people that would come into her contact, it was too much. So then, she learns to channel this power. And the thing is, not only that resembles, I have learned to channel my power with personal development, coaching, mentors, everything. But I will need all your powers to face this challenge, because this time I learned my lesson, because I already had colon cancer in 2020. Now I have a different kind of challenge. This time I learned certain lessons, which is I'm not going to strive alone, right? I come from that ultra independence, caused by trauma, where I thought, I had to, I'm strong and everything. I can do it myself. It's like, I'm a damsel in distress, but I can fend for myself. But that's not good. So this time I decided to, since I'm gonna lose my hair and I will embrace alopecia, I decided to do something drastic as a reminder, as a manifesto, as a statement, how I'm going to face this challenge. So, the rogue cancer patient. I'm going to tell you my manifesto, which is, I'm going to make it bigger, but the three main things that I was thinking about and I wanted to share with you of how am I experiencing these days before I'm, bracing for impact, is the rogue cancer patient lives in the moment, right? And enjoys the journey. This is still part of my journey. Yes, it's hard, but I'm enjoying it. The good thing about having mortality motivation is that it wakes you up. Am I living my life? Am I experiencing fully, wide open to opportunities and enjoying every second, slowing time? And let me tell you, the cosmic 2x4 is the last resort of the universe. And the thing is, I always love challenges, and I living that charged life. And last year I went all in, and it was last year was incredible. I embraced the unknown. I jumped on things without safety net, right? And I didn't know how it's gonna go, but you basically jump with a plane and you're fixing the plane while you're falling and you don't know how it's gonna go. That's the life of the entrepreneur. You have to be comfortable with the unknown, right? So everything went well, and then at one moment I realized I'm in a new comfort zone and everything's going well. And then I start, I got comfortable. And let me tell you, there was, that second part of the year, last year, where I was not charged anymore. And then, this challenge now that was, at the end of the year, I found out about this lymphoma. It woke me up. It woke me up and rattled me. And it's like, hey, you're not living. So this, even though I have to face this and it's hard and it was not what I was expecting, I decided, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this, even though it's hard and it's a plot twist. I'm going to enjoy it. And the last couple of weeks have been incredible. I cleared my agenda. I've been doing, I only kept coaching really only certain clients that I wanted to, but the others I asked for a break. I've been meeting with people, living time for spontaneous things, and wow. Anyway, I'm getting too excited as I always do. But the rogue cancer patient lives in the moment and enjoys the journey no matter what. Whatever, I'm flexible with the unknown, with what comes, and I enjoy life. Because today, in this moment, I'm alive, everything's fine, and I'm not going to be focusing on what's coming or what happened. I'm here. Today, I had incredible conversations with two persons. I was walking after buying some things at the supermarket, and I said, I'm just going to sit down. I had bought a bottle of water, and usually I would have drank the bottle of water while I was walking back home. But then, I say, maybe I should just sit down in this table outside and enjoy just being here and just watch whatever is happening in my environment. And I'm just right outside this supermarket. And there's a part of the supermarket that is a restaurant. So I grab a chair, put myself, and I was sitting down and I realized there is a guy inside the restaurant, an older guy, more or less 65, maybe 70. He's sitting down, having a slice of pizza. And while I'm pulling up this chair outside, I realized maybe he sat down there because he wanted to enjoy the view. And I was sitting right in front of him, and he's just looking at me. And I say, maybe I'm blocking his view. So I decide to, maybe I should change chairs. And then I look at the guy and I say, he's alone. Why do I go and talk to him? So I went and I said, hey, I thought I was blocking your view, but then I saw you alone. Do you mind if I drink my water with you? And he's like, of course. So then we end up having a fantastic conversation about life and things. Then, I stopped another person on my way home. So anyway, mortality motivation. I'm having a lot of fun, enjoying, preparing, living, breathing, living, experiencing, breathing life. So the rogue cancer patient, the ways of the rogue cancer patient is lives in the moments and enjoys the journey no matter what. Number 2, sets boundaries. If you were like me, usually when something difficult comes, I used to not ask for help. As if they give you a badge of honor for doing it alone. There's no badge of honor for doing difficult things alone. You don't have to strive alone. And on my last cancer challenge, I could have asked for help and people were offering, but I said, no, don't worry. I got it. I got it. And yes, I got it. But wouldn't it be more enjoyable if I had the help of my friends and the people that want to help me because they love me? So this time, you know, I not only set boundaries, but I asked for help. I enrolled help and support. Camaraderie, so important. You don't have to do it alone. So let me explain what I mean with that, because sometimes we don't understand this. Boundaries. I didn't even know what boundaries were a few years ago. Didn't even know. As a recovering people pleaser, didn't even know what boundaries were. So boundaries. So during my first cancer challenge, some family and some friends were not of good support, because, you know, certain family were like, oh, this is unfair, I'm so sorry, why is this happening, why is God punishing you? And there was always this energy of stress and negativity and what if and all of that. And I was like, I don't need that drama, stress, upset, that hurts my energy. So I struggled during the first cancer I had to learn it by doing, right? So I had to say, hey, you know, deal with that before coming to me. This time I did a preemptive strike. The rogue cancer patient does a preemptive strike. So I called my family and certain friends and I said, first thing, I don't know what you need to do. Meditate, take a pill, go walk, go for a walk. But before you talk to me, calm, relaxed, and peaceful. Number two, I don't want to become MJ with cancer. I want to continue to be MJ. So let's not make every conversation about, oh, what did the doctor say? And how is it going? I don't want to focus on that. I want to continue being MJ and talking about life and the things we used to talk before. I don't want any tone of solemnity because I'm going through this challenge, or I don't want people treating me differently or not wanting to tell me what they're going through because I have something worse. No, that is not being authentic. That is not having an authentic relationship. I want to be the same person I was before. I'm still MJ with a challenge. So I set certain boundaries. This is what you need to do. This is what I expect. Another thing was, please know your public, know your audience. Don't send me, I don't know, hey, have you ever thought about this, I don't know, vegan diet or this healer, whatever. I have good doctors. I am very well treated. If I solicit, hey, they told me this, do you know of any alternative or whatever? Gladly, but it's solicited. So don't give me unsolicited advice. The only thing that I enjoy a lot, and I'm enrolling you people, is I am following a lot Joe Dispenza. So epigenetics, think greater than your environment, become supernatural, you're the placebo, all that is right up my alley. Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief, and all of that, love it, so up my alley. The rest, a little bit less. Save it unless I request it. Don't tell me about this doctor on the other side of the world. I don't have the time nor the energy. If I say, hey, I'm having problem, they don't know what to do, then maybe you can suggest, hey, there's another doctor here. But I live in Switzerland. Healthcare system is great. I don't even have to pay because it's covered everything by insurance. So keep the advice to yourself, unless I expose certain challenges and you know that there is something. So I'm fine. Know your audience. Also, oof, and I'm going to be polemic. I'm going to be a little bit not politically correct for certain people. I do believe in a higher power, but the imagery of organized religion hurts a little bit my sensitivity, my sensibility. So imagery. But for the rest, I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in my soul and something unknown. But imagery of organized religion and, you know, all of that, please do keep me in your thoughts and prayers. But know your audience. Don't send me certain things. That's a boundary. I'm sorry if somebody might feel offended. Don't take it personally. Other types of boundaries that I have said is I just said, hey, you know, this is what I need. Don't tell me, I did a recent video, don't tell me to fight it, don't tell me to never give up, don't tell me to be strong and a warrior and all of that. I don't buy with that because I don't see this lymphoma as an enemy. It's a challenge. I'm gonna stay flexible. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna go with, you know, where it brings me. I'm gonna heal that way, but I don't want to be rigid. I don't want to be, you know, it's not an enemy. It's a blessing in disguise. It's difficult. It's gonna test my character. But hey, I love to be tested. It's a worthy challenge, and I'm not gonna fight it. The only way is through, and the only way is feeling all the feelings that this will bring. This is preparation. So that's another boundary. Know your audience, and enrolling support, camaraderie. I've been, you know, this time not only accepting help, but also organizing help. So for example, the day after I start chemo, I asked a friend that I know that she doesn't work on Fridays. I said, I don't know, how am I going to be feeling? And would you be available to come and just, you know, stay with me for a few hours? And, you know, we can have tea, we can laugh, it would be nice to have somebody home in that moment. Because, you know, during the day, my partner is at work. And I've been getting all these, you know, like friends saying, hey, do you want me to drive you to the hospital that day? Or so I said, wow, what a beautiful thing. This time I'm going to enroll help. Yeah, so I started saying, yes, I have this appointment this day at the hospital. Bring me. Let's, you know, and what a beautiful thing. Going to the hospital to do certain procedures, which already cause anxiety, but I'm going with a friend, laughing and catching up, you know. So a lot of friends have offered, and thank you for those friends that have offered, hey, let me bring you to the hospital, hey, let me do that when you do have the appointment. Yes, I'll go with you, or let's go walking. Or I've been receiving all these friends just wanting to connect, and I've been calling and talking and having coffees, and these 2 weeks I've seen people, and I have gotten that beautiful energy of, hey, I'm still alive, and I'm rattled, but I'm enjoying it. I'm charged. So remember, the rogue Cancer patient lives in the moment, enjoys the journey, remains flexible, sets boundaries, and what's the word? They know what they want, and they request people. They explain their preferences and set boundaries, and enrolls support, camaraderie. I hope that serves you. If you have somebody going through a difficult challenge, going through cancer, please know that I made it my purpose since it seems that I am being prepared for, second cancer, to help people manage this challenge, this health challenge, or any other big health challenge. So do share this video. I will gladly talk with anybody going through a big health challenge. And thank you for being here, for watching this video, for being part of my journey. Stay tuned. I will continue with the rogue cancer patient ways before I lose all this hair. And then stay tuned. I have a lot of wigs